Hello and welcome to day 20. So if you've been following the 30-day challenge, then you'll have noticed that the last few recordings have been getting a little bit longer, and also that I've started to talk about thoughts. There's a video specifically about ways that you might deal with thoughts in meditation. But today, I'd like to invite you to think of thoughts as a little bit like clouds in the sky. So clouds have no solidity really, and yet they seem very solid, and they pass as the weather changes. So as thoughts or any experiences during the meditation come in and then they go out, we're going to treat them in the same way. Thoughts and sensations, they all just move around. Whatever you're experiencing, whether it's tingling in the toes or sets of thoughts, they can also wander in and out. But what we're doing is not jumping up into the clouds, we're staying on the ground watching the clouds. So as larger spaces of silence are left for you in the meditation, and thoughts will wander in or experiences will wander in, see if you can invite a sense of them being like clouds and able to dissipate. That may be a visual thing that you do for yourself or just a sort of sense. There's no right way to do that. It's a way to consider the thoughts as clouds. Okay, so in order to stay on the ground, it helps to be really grounded in the experiences of the body rather than caught into any sets of thinking. So sitting on your chair, let's get started. So taking some time to check in with the body. Noticing your feet on the ground. Seeing if you need to adjust a little to find that even, balanced position for your legs. If you're sitting on a chair, that will probably be uncrossed. If you're sitting on a cushion, obviously that will be crossed. But in a way that feels fairly even. Allowing the muscles in the legs and the lower part of the torso to give way, to give in. And as the muscles in the sit bones or around the sit bones and the pelvic floor give in to the support of the chair or the cushion, checking in with the position of the torso and the spine. Seeing if you need to move a little to the left, to the right, and back to the center. And again, moving a little forwards until you feel tension in the back. Taking the opportunity to lengthen the back of the neck, tuck the chin under a little bit as you move backwards until there's tension in the front of the body. And then bringing yourself back to the central, more balanced position. The back of the head floating upwards, and the weight of the rest of the body hanging down. So in this central position, a sense of letting go and softening, but with a sense of poise. The muscles in the stomach and particularly the lower belly able to release and let go. Focusing a little while on giving those muscles around the diaphragm a rest. them open and expand naturally with each breath in. But allowing the expansion to be downwards as well as outwards. Almost filling the bowl of the pelvic floor. Not in a forced way, but noticing how there's often tension held there unnecessarily. Then scanning through, starting with the feet. Paying attention to the sensations of grounding on the feet and the floor. Contact. Perhaps a sense of air around parts of the feet and ankles. Temperature, whatever it is that's there, inviting it into awareness. And moving up the lower legs. Sensations perhaps of the skin around the legs. Towards the knees. Maybe a sense of bent. Whatever there is about knees and backs of knees. And the thighs, the upper legs. The contact with the support of the chair or cushion. Noticing if the muscles around the legs have started to tense, and if so, is there some releasing possible? Remember, there's no right way for this to be, and there may be tension for sitting and supporting. That's okay too. And curiosity about how that changes as your attention moves is also interesting. Allowing the attention to move up to add in the sensations around the torso, the body. Around the stomach, the chest, the front of the body. And around the back of the body. Moving down through the arms. Maybe picking one arm but particularly to move down to the across the shoulder, down to the elbow, the wrist, the hands. The hands are in contact. Noticing that contact. Whatever else it is that the hand is touching. And then flowing the attention across to the other arm, the other hand, to the wrist, upwards to the elbow, upwards to the shoulder, and completing that circle. As you end up back at the back of the neck. Paying attention to whatever comes in as sensations in the body. Sitting here on your chair or your cushion. Sensations coming in and going out. Ever changing and drifting like clouds in the sky. As thoughts come in, notice them also like clouds in the sky. No real substance. While you are sitting on this chair, while your body is sitting on the chair. Sensations coming and floating off. Shifting and moving. In and out of awareness. Thoughts, just like clouds, grounded in the body. the end of day 20.